Welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, I kind of just wanted to talk about how demotivated our generation is, I would say. So guys, when I talk about demotivated generation, what am I talking about? When I talk about us being demotivated as humans, I think that a lot of the time we have a very short attention span, especially now. I personally see it in myself a lot, that I typically always lose interest in a topic. There's a lot of good times that I can think of and recall where I'm just not motivated to get anything done. I would say it's definitely because of social media, and that's played a big part in our attention spans and that kind of thing. So yes, attention spans do play hand in hand with being demotivated, but that is only because if you're someone who's trying to chase a goal of yours, and maybe that's a pretty high arcing goal, it's kind of hard to get to the peak of that if you keep falling short every time. That is due to the fact that we don't have the attention span to fail. We don't have it at all. And that's unfortunate, because if we were able to, just think about this, right? If you were so close to reaching your max potential, you were a day away from getting exactly what your dreams were, you would fall short by just that much because your attention span is so small. And that is where I strongly encourage you guys to get a better attention span, or to focus on making it better, because I know that I've spent a good amount of time, like I didn't play video games for a long time. I was making content and I was doing work. So I have recently hopped on games, but you know what I'm saying? It's still like, I don't use TikTok that often. Instagram's like the only one I use a lot. Yeah, outside of that, I can already see the progress. Not to mention, may sound crazy, but I genuinely feel way better about myself. And I just swear to God, I'm happier, more so throughout every day. And that's why I just want you guys, please try and work on that and spend some time just maybe detoxing from the phone, the games. Like you're coming home from work and then you're straight on games, you're coming home from school and you're just on games, your phone, whatever. It's like we've really lost the ability. This kind of goes with that creativity. Like we don't know how to be able to focus in and hone in on something because we have no attention span. And that is not 99, but probably 90% of the reason is because of social media. And we've been raised like that, right? It's not our fault. That's just how times have evolved. Just because it's there doesn't mean you need to use it, right? Think about it like this. If you're taking a test and in the room there's a bunch of hidden answers that you can get to maybe like 50% of the questions, but half of those answers around the room are false and they're misleading, right? And then the other half, they're real. If you were someone flying in blind, you didn't have the test taken, or you didn't study for the test, you would go in that room and use every single answer, and that would immediately fail you 25%. But if you were someone who studied and spent their time working on themselves, as you would say, then you would know that all of those signs in there, that half of them are correct. And you may have forgotten a couple of them, because studying doesn't mean you memorize it, right? You study to know, not to memorize. Even if you're someone who studied to memorize and you saw those 25 answers on the wall, you would remember, and that would trigger something in your head and be like, oh, that's that. But anyways, weird analogy, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? Just studying in this instance gets you so much further and makes you become such a better person, because you're going to be able to have attention span to do things that a lot of people can't, and a lot of people actually admire that. I've had women and friends and a lot of people almost envy my ability to have an attention span. Like I can sit down and watch an entire movie in one sitting and then throw on another one and throw on another one. I can do that because a lot of people, I know that it's technically electronics and it's a screen in front of my face, but when it comes to those kinds of things, I do see that I'm able to actually sit there and watch a whole movie. But a lot of people can't. Their dopamine levels are so fucking low that they're watching TikTok every single hour of the day, or whatever free hours they can. Some people even do that shit at work, and that's just sad. And I'm not trying to diss on you if you do that, but I want you to step back and realize what you're doing. Because do you understand that in a life full of opportunities, and although I don't agree with necessarily work itself, I do think that it's kind of sad that even when you're at work, right? You chose to be there, you need the money. Why are you on your phone? Or why are you on social media all the time? It's like, if you want to talk to people, that's one thing, right? Like for my job, I'm out driving around all day, so it does get lonely. I do want to talk to people occasionally, but when it comes to like TikTok, I'm not just chilling on TikTok during my shift. For you guys out there, maybe just detox from that. I know that I've said that a couple times, but to all my new viewers, please do it for yourselves, not for me. And I promise you that if you understand and analyze where you're at right now, you come back after and you see all the progress you've made, that genuinely will help a lot. And I promise you, knowing where you start helps you see where you finished at, right? That shows the progress. So I would really recommend you guys just analyze it for a second, write down maybe where you're at right now, mentally, physically, spiritually. And then if you put your phone down, maybe like give it a rating, right? Give a genuine, honest rating for like a week of you being on your phone. And then when you get off your phone, or, even to stop using social media as much, just whatever length that I wouldn't say you're comfortable with, but just breach the uncomfortable stage, right? You have to get to that because that's the only time change happens. Come back then a week later, try that out. And then at the end of that week, put all your answers together and see how you guys came out. I'd be super interested to actually hear your guys' things in the comments and see how that went, because I don't know if I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just the only one that worked with, but yeah, kind of like a little social experiment. If you guys are down, go ahead and drop that down below. If it's something that you've already wanted to do, here's your chance. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is a sign. I do strongly encourage you guys, stay off your phones, go outside, listen to the cicadas that are chirping in my ear right now. Go listen to the crickets, go hear the birds, you know what I'm saying? Go outside, enjoy the sunlight if you have it. If it's a rainy day, you can appreciate those too. I personally love rainy days, but anyways, enough of the rant. I love y'all a lot. I'm gonna get my butt some food, go to bed, because I got work tomorrow. There's gonna be some big changes coming up. I don't know when, I don't know, but I'm about to go all in on this YouTube. So if you're seeing this now, just know you're here before the rise. So I love y'all, for real. Big love. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip. Peace.